Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. Turner looking to make a play here. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Aggies will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. And, man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
He's stopping right at the 24.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Weigman. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, wide receiver help out the secondary enough today.
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now for PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Klubnik. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the track.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pass not complete. Incompletion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Grab behind the line. It's Green. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And the Aggies will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 35. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Looking to scramble. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it starts.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back to throw. It's Weigman. He dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback, and reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Cheese. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here. And now the handoff. Jukes to get past a man. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss. Dropping back, it's Weigman.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. We'll start off the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt here. He made good on his 1st attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He'll hand it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up. So
He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away.
boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really once you get them behind the sticks, you can